Hey parents, ever wonder if that snack you just gave your kid is secretly a villain for their teeth? Today, we're diving deep into the world of kids' snacks, uncovering the heroes and the villains for your little one's smile. This is the ultimate parent guide to the best and worst snacks for kids' teeth. And trust me, some of these might surprise you. We also cover everything from healthy snacks for kids to why certain foods are just terrible for children's teeth. Protecting those little pearly whites starts now, so let's get into it. First up, let's talk about the good guys, the best snacks for kids' teeth health. Think crunchy, think fresh. Apples are fantastic. They're like nature's toothbrush. The crunchiness stimulates gums, and the high water content helps wash away sugar and food particles. Plus, they're packed with fiber. Pears are another great choice for the same reasons. Then we have carrots and celery. These crunchy veggies are your best friends. They increase saliva production, which is the mouth's natural defense against cavities. The fibrous texture also helps to scrub teeth surfaces. When your child is munching on a carrot stick, they're not just getting vitamins. They're getting a mini tooth cleaning session. It's a win-win. These are perfect, healthy school snacks that are easy to pack and great for dental hygiene for toddlers and children alike. Now, let's move on to dairy. Cheese, plain yogurt, and milk are powerhouse snacks for strong teeth. They're rich in calcium and phosphates, which are essential minerals for remineralizing and strengthening tooth enamel. Enamel is the hard, protective outer layer of the teeth, and it's constantly under attack from acids. Calcium helps fortify it. Cheese is especially brilliant because it helps balance the pH level in your child's mouth, creating a less acidic environment where decay-causing bacteria can't thrive. When you're looking for snack ideas for strong teeth, a few cubes of cheddar or a small cup of plain yogurt can make a huge difference. Just be sure to choose plain yogurt, as the flavored varieties are often loaded with hidden sugars. Which brings us to our next section. Alright, now for the part you've all been waiting for. The worst snacks for children's teeth. Brace yourselves. The biggest culprits are the sticky, sugary, and starchy ones. Now, gummy candies, fruit snacks, and dried fruits like raisins are at the top of the list. Why? Because they cling to teeth for long periods. The longer sugar sits on the teeth, the more time bacteria have to feast on it and produce harmful acids. These acids eat away at tooth enamel, leading to cavities. So, while you might think fruit snacks are a healthy alternative to candy, their sticky nature makes them one of the worst foods that damage kids' teeth. It's a classic case of a snack pretending to be healthy. Next on the avoid list are hard candies and lollipops. The problem here is duration. A lollipop can stay in a child's mouth for minutes on end, constantly bathing their teeth in a sugary solution. This prolonged exposure gives acid-producing bacteria a field day. Plus, there's the added risk of a child biting down too hard and chipping or breaking a tooth. Another group of offenders, starchy snacks like potato chips, crackers, and soft bread. You might not think of them as sugary, but the starches break down into simple sugars right in the mouth. These refined carbohydrates can get trapped between teeth just as easily as candy, feeding bacteria and contributing to tooth decay. So that bag of chips might be more harmful than you realize. Preventing cavities at home means being mindful of these sneaky sources of sugar. So why exactly is sugar the arch nemesis of enamel? Let's break it down. Your mouth is home to hundreds of bacteria, some good, some bad. The bad bacteria, particularly one called Streptococcus mutans, absolutely love sugar. When your child eats a sugary snack, these bacteria consume the sugar and produce acid as a byproduct. This acid attacks the tooth enamel in a process called demineralization. It literally dissolves the minerals from the enamel, creating weak spots. This happens repeatedly without enough time for the enamel to repair itself, a process called remineralization, which is aided by saliva and minerals like calcium. A cavity forms. A cavity is permanent damage to the tooth that requires a filling from a dentist. So every time your child has a sugary drink or a sticky candy, it's like kicking off an acid attack on their teeth. This is why limiting high-sugar snacks to avoid is a core principle of pediatric dental tips. Now, I know what you're thinking. My kid loves sweets. What am I supposed to give them? Don't worry, I've got you covered with some fantastic healthy alternatives that are still delicious. Instead of gummy fruit snacks, try offering whole, fresh fruits like berries, melon slices, or oranges. They have natural sugars, but they also come with fiber and water that help clean the teeth. If your child has a craving for something crunchy and sweet, try apple slices with a thin layer of natural peanut butter or almond butter. The protein helps balance the snack. Instead of sugary yogurts, opt for plain yogurt and add your own fresh fruit, or a tiny drizzle of honey or maple syrup if you must. So you control the amount of sugar. You can even freeze yogurt with fruit in popsicle molds for a healthy, tooth-friendly frozen treat. Another great swap is replacing potato chips with nuts and seeds, provided your child is old enough and has no allergies. Almonds, for example, are a great source of calcium and protein and are low in sugar. These swaps are key to children's dental health and toddler and child nutrition. Finally, let's wrap up with some actionable tips for parents to protect children's teeth. First, timing is everything. It's better to have a sweet treat with a meal rather than as a standalone snack. During a meal, saliva production is higher, which helps wash away food particles and neutralize acids. Try to limit snacking between meals. Constant snacking means the teeth are constantly under attack. If they do snack, encourage them to rinse their mouth with water afterward. Water's your best friend in the fight against cavities. It helps cleanse the mouth and dilutes the acids. Encourage drinking water throughout the day instead of sugary juices or sodas. And of course, nothing replaces good old-fashioned brushing and flossing. Make sure your kids are brushing twice a day for 2 minutes with fluoride toothpaste and flossing daily. Supervise them until they have the dexterity to do it properly themselves, usually around age 7 or 8. Regular dental checkups are also non-negotiable. Your pediatric dentist can spot early signs of trouble and provide professional cleanings and advice. Building these healthy habits early is the best way to ensure your child has a lifetime of healthy smiles. It's not about banning all treats forever. It's about making smarter choices most of the time. You are the gatekeeper of your child's nutrition and their dental health. By choosing the right snacks and practicing good oral hygiene, you're setting them up for success. Thanks so much for watching our parent guide for kids' nutrition and dental care. I hope these tips on the best and worst snacks for kids' teeth help you make healthier choices for your family. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips on keeping your family healthy and happy. Let us know in the comments what your go-to healthy snack is. See you in the next video.